first question ko para kay Barbie. Without syempre spoiling, may scene ba dito na talagang kinatatakutan mo and even off cam?
Madami po. Yung mga towards the end ng mga eksena namin. Bukod sa literal na nakakatakot siyang gawin kasi it's emotionally demanding. Tulad na sinabi po ni Derek, medyo exhausting po talaga siya sa part ko. So yun, natakot ako in the sense na alam ko kasi yung magiging flow ng eksena at syempre yung emotional requirement na kailangan pong maibigay dun sa eksena.
And eto naman, do you personally believe in the supernatural? And may scary experience ka bang na-share mo while filming P77?
While filming P77, wala po. Siguro it really helped na we were a light set. Kaya siguro hindi kami, kahit yung material namin ay horror, hindi kami nakapag-invite ng mga unwanted visitors inside the penthouse. Sa ibang nabangungot ako dati, matagal na shoot ng isang project, and I Will Always Love You. Na sleep paralysis ako, na parang yung kapapang sa aking black silhouette ng babae na tulot-tulot yung buhok, nasa kalang buhok, ganyan. Hindi ako makagalaw. Ganon siya. Yun. Pero hindi ko sa P77.
Pero di ba rom-com yung sa Inday?
Yung pagod po siguro. Baka nagano talaga yung mga... Oo, yung pagod po talaga siguro ang nakakos ng bangungot na yun.
Thanks, Barbie. Yung next question ko kay Miss Nessa. May kilalaman ko dun sa question kay Miss Rose kanina. Kasi may mga nag-aakala kasi talaga na parang may kinalaman parang remake siya or adaptation. So, since syempre nakausap ko si Miss Ange, yung writer, so what inspired the story of P77? And is it based on folklore, real life events, or paano siya yung as original concept?
As original concept, it's very public affairs actually. Nakita kasi namin yung discrepancy between the people living in the slums and then people living in very expensive condominiums. So yun yung, what do you call this? Yung pinapakita talaga namin. It's the difference in life between the rich and the poor, and how somebody who's very, very poor and really wants to make her family have a better life, she goes into this world na sobrang iba. Tapos makikita nila na it's not all that she dreamt. But it's really the disparity between the social classes. Yun yung pinanggalingan. I know it's weird kasi hindi siya yung typical na horror, pero yun nga yung pinanggagalingan sa namin as producers. Parang we want to show the reality of life here in the Philippines. We're not just here to do fictional narratives. We're here to show what's really happening sa society.
In relation doon sa sinabi kanina ni Derek, regarding doon sa set mismo ng P77, can you share more about dun sa entire condo set, paano siya ginawa, especially yung unit, at saka pati yung slums na pinakita, paano lahat as producer?
We were so amazed. Our PD is Erickson Navarro, ang brilliant niya. So hindi siya malaking budget, no? But he was able to create this entire world from something that direct parang isa siyang simpleng lote na meron dalawang levels lang. And then there was like this underground level. And if you go inside, it's just like a big building, warehouse. Pero nagawa niyang pagmukain, totoong slums. Tapos dahil iba-iba yung level, very controlled yung nagawa niyang setup. Ang dumi-dumi niyang tingnan, pero hindi siya madumi pag nandun ka. Hindi siya maingay. Parang we were able to do so much because it was a controlled set. So parang first time namin sa GMA Public Affairs na mag-create from scratch. Kasi dati, nakagawian na namin na we go to the area itself para mas realistic. Pero dito, sobrang galing ni Erickson at nabuhay niya isang lugar. And because it was a controlled environment, we were able to shoot more, do more within a short span of time. yun ang natutunan namin as producers. That it's okay to do it that way as well. Kasi pag totoong community, ang gulo ng mga tao, iingay nila. Tapos lahat sila parang gusto sumingin sa siya, dahil there's so much crowd control, parang direktano. Dito, no, wala nang tamang-dano. We're all inside, just one love.
Thank you po, congratulations.
Thank you. Our next question is a phone. Phone in question, nababasahin na ito. This is for Barbie. Barbie, how's the experience working with Yuan? Mas madali o mas mahirap ba working with a child in a horror movie? Nabaha siya. Hindi, joke lang.
Uy, grabe. Sa Yuan. Huli ko siya nakita yung content.
Buti si JC nakarating.
Nagbangka pa po na. Well, my experience working with Yuan, well, one thing, mahal na mahal siya ng camera. Ang ganda na ng history niya sa camera. Talagang kuha niya yung puso ng audience. Tapos yung mindset din niya kasi bilang bata, nakatulong din sa character niya as Jonas para mas maging relatable at mas lumalim yung character ng kapatid ko si Jonas. And okay naman yung bata. Mahilig kumain. Ang lakas kumain. Di po ba? Ang lakas kumain yung bata. Nakakatuwa. And ayun, okay naman. Nakikipag-usap siya sa lahat. Ganyan. Nakikipagbiroan siya sa aming mga producers, sa aming staff. Kasi sila din ang kasama niya sa Firefly. So, ayun. Naramdaman ko na very comfortable siya sa set namin.
Parang pati ko mag-isip yung parang hindi bata. Hindi, totoo.
Yun, exactly.
Kasama din namin siya before. Yung question po niyan ay galing po from Inquirer.net, Miss Jessica Evangelista. Jessica, if you're watching, thank you very much. The question is for Derek. We have many horror movies today. Ano yung unique experience na ma-offer ng P77 to movie viewers?
Hindi sila mabubor. Yun yung masasabi ko. I think nung sinasound design niya namin ito, parang sabi ko nga, ito yung pelikula na sobrang ang hirap na sound design at i-edit kasi sobrang daming elements. Pero nung pinapanood na namin na yung dito yung project itself, na parang hindi siya boring. Yun. I mean, alam ko lang na may enjoy nila. And it's a different horror. Kahit sa akin, it's a different horror itong pinagawa ng GMA. Hindi siya yung usual na ginagawa ko. Kaya, oo. Kaya, enjoy siya, saka challenging gawin. Yun.
Thank you very much, Derek. Kung napansin niyo din po, di ba, nag-uusapan ni Derek yung sound. May gumagawa rin po ng kapehan ng so, sumasabay po. Thank you very much po. Yung taga on cue, on music po yun. Part din po siya ng P77. Joke lang. And now, may we call up from Maganda Ba, Mr. Mark Magadia.
Hi guys. Kay Derek muna. Bilang director, gano'ng kahalaga yung naisasama mo sa isang psychological horror, yung gantong uri ng pelikula na merong tinatackle na social issue like urban poverty, ganyan. Kasi parang based on the trailer na napanood ko, may social issue siya with poverty, homelessness, and so ano yung gano'ng mahalaga ito bilang isang director?
For me, dapat lagi mag-enjoy kami. I mean, it's parang hindi siya dapat parang wala. Parang dapat meron pa rin. Dapat you should be able to enjoy issues na, wait, pag-usapan natin ito. Yung, let's talk about this, let's discuss about this. And I think it's one of the strength ng public affairs. Even from Firefly, from Rainbows, or even way back from the history of JV films na Ganito Rizal, alam mo na kagad na they want to do stories na tatapag. Some of those, naging pelikula ni Direk Mario are classic na ngayon. Until ngayon, pinag-aaralan pa ng students, di ba? And then, from Firefly to Green Bones, dito, malinaw yung messaging. I mean, for me, yung unique ng Green Bones is who would have think na we could do a story about this and then it's something na we can't talk about it. Because, mahirap ilaban yun sa producer. Di ba? Mahirap yun. Pero, yun. Yun yung brand name ni Jimmy. And it's one of the reasons that kung bakit in-offer yung material. Because, hindi lang siya basta horror na there is a much deeper meaning na gustong i-explain yung material. And, to be honest, yun yung madalas namin pinag-discussion na ng mga writers na parang, hindi. Dahil natin dito sa ganito work. Hindi, ito kasi yung messaging namin at yung branding. And I'm grateful na gano'n na malinaw kung anong gusto nyo gawin ng pelikula at kumbaga ng producers ng JB Pictures kung saan nila gusto nyo dalhin yung final out.
Second question, Direk. Curious na ako kasi initially this was titled Penthouse 77. Ano yung decision bakit ginawa niya B77?
Haba?
Habang diskusyon?
Malaking factor yung malaking factor din kasi yung time na yun parang yung Penthouse mismo na Korean drama. And then, yun po. Actually, maraming nga nagtatanong bakit siya P77? It's the number of the unit Yun, yung unit mismo na kung saan pumunta sa Luna. Yun, it's Penthouse 77. Yun, yun yung unit number.
Okay. Thank you. And then,